What is up, guys? This is the MMA Shack, and today we have such a drama-filled video in the MMA scene, and it happened on Twitter. People firing shots. Let's just get straight into it. So Dillon Danis, a fighter from Bellator and Conor McGregor's training partner in Jiu-Jitsu, said this about Tyron Woodley. He said, "If my close friend and lifelong training partner got viciously KO'd by someone, then hit multiple times when he was unconscious, I wouldn't be posing for a picture with that guy." Funny how all these guys are bleep made. Loyalty is hard to come by. Now, if you're confused on exactly who Dillon Danis is talking about, he is talking about Tyron Woodley posing with Jorge Masvidal. Now, why is this such a controversy? Why is he calling out Tyron Woodley? Well, Tyron Woodley and Ben Askren are great friends and training partners. Now, in this picture, Tyron Woodley is posing with the same man who knocked out Ben Askren in 5 seconds and punched him unconsciously, as Dillon Danis is saying. So Tyron Woodley has to respond, and he did by saying this: "Shit yo bleep ass up, always clout chasing. It's called a commercial, idiot. I can't control the talent they select, and the only thing you are loyal to is sucking at MMA and the Conor McGregor whiskey bottle." So Tyron Woodley seems to be saying that he's just posing for a commercial and he didn't really have a choice in the talent they select, and it just happened to be Jorge Masvidal and he just had to pose for the commercial, and that's pretty much it. He's not really going out of his way to be doing this. It's not really his intention, and it's just a commercial. Dillon Danis responds and says, "You're my bleep, Tyron Woodley, until further notice, act accordingly." Well, it just seems to me that Dillon Danis is trying to hype up maybe a future fight when he enters UFC in the future of his career. They both fight at 170. That would be a really intriguing fight, and maybe Dillon Danis just wants to hype up that fight if it ever happens. Now, Tyron Woodley was also called out by Colby Covington. Colby Covington tweets out a picture of Tyron Woodley and Jorge Masvidal in an ice bath together, and he tweets out at Ben Askren and he says, "Ben Askren, I think we need new best friends." Now, Tyron Woodley actually responds to this, but so does Ben Askren. This is what Ben Askren had to say: "Just like you pay girls to hang out with you, I guess Jorge has to pay for friends." So Ben Askren, being the troll and funny guy he is, he's just digging at Colby Covington and Jorge Masvidal. Tyron Woodley responds to the Colby Covington tweet and says this: "Your bleep ass need a friend, period. Clearly you don't have one, cause people letting you continue to look and sound dumb AF. For the record, I was doing a CBD MD USA commercial and he is a signed athlete. I spoke to Ben about it. I'm a real friend. You're a leech and a bleep." So again, Tyron Woodley is using the excuse that he was just doing a commercial, he's still friends with Ben, everything seems to be good there, and he actually spoke to Ben about it. So if Ben Askren and Tyron Woodley are cool on their end, fighters just seem to be trying to get under Tyron Woodley's skin, maybe start some drama, maybe start some trash talk to just bring some hype up, because Colby Covington and Tyron Woodley would be such an insane fight. Everybody wants to see this fight, especially if he beats Robbie Lawler on August 3rd. So Tyron Woodley, in a final statement, tweets out this: "For the world, one time and one time only. Ben Askren and I are good. Spoke to him after my commercial that Game Bred Fighter was in. So Queefington and Connor's tapping assistant quit clout chasing like some little Instagram models." I mean, if Ben Askren and Tyron Woodley are fine, people shouldn't really be making a big deal about it. However, if Ben Askren was mad about the situation, I would actually see eye to eye with Ben Askren, because Tyron Woodley could have easily gone off the set and be like, "You know what? I don't want to do this commercial anymore. I don't need the money. I like my friend Ben Askren, and it just seems really disrespectful if I continue this commercial shoot." I know Conor McGregor would have done the same thing for someone like Artem Lobov. So I'm kind of seeing eye to eye on both situations. Tyron Woodley saying it's okay, he spoke to Ben about it, everything's fine. Dillon Danis and Colby Covington coming at Tyron Woodley saying he's kind of fake. I kind of see both arguments, but I want to ask you guys, what do you guys think? Is Tyron Woodley being fake right now? Would you do the same if your friend got knocked out and you had to do a commercial and that same guy who knocked out your friend is in that commercial? Would you be posing with him? I'm not sure. Let me know what you guys would have done in Tyron Woodley's shoes in the comment section down below. Also, I am very excited because today today is UFC 240, Max Holloway versus Frankie Edgar. It's going to be so insane. Also, for the women's featherweight division, the co-main event, Chris Cyborg is back in the UFC, and she's fighting Felicia Spencer, who is undefeated. So this is going to be a great card. I can't wait. I'm very excited. This is the MMA Shack. Hopefully you guys had an amazing day. Peace.